He sure is, David. Great report. Thanks. The starters for the Utah Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the center position. And for Phoenix, Ayton is the pivot. And Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. Now, here's Bridges. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. Off on the layup.
Well, being aggressive and assertive, the big man snatching the rebound.
Conley dishes to Bogdanovic. Back to Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Driving inside. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet.
My goodness, how do you guard against that? Mitchell tremendous at just getting through the contact.
And after a down season in 2020, with some questioning if he was over the hill, great Mike Conley came roaring back last season.
And the first player ever to make his All-Star debut that far into his career, it had to feel something like redemption. And I tell you, he's not done yet. Has a nice new contract to prove it.
And Ayton throws it down.
Well, what you love about Devin Booker, this guy, yes, he is a shoot-first player, but if somebody's open, he will find you.
Conley kicks to Bogdanovic. Gobert, the pass to Bogdanovic. Conley with it. 5 to shoot. From the top of the key, hits the front of the rim and out.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
And the shot goes down.
Court vision, intellect, basketball IQ, the masterful distributor that is Chris Paul.
Conley dishes to O'Neal. And Paul over to help. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. So it's Phoenix now. For Utah, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far.
I like the mindset here of Donovan Mitchell. Decides to get into the painted area and finish it. Nicely done.
Paul outside. Booker finds Ayton. Back to Booker. Stolen by Mitchell. Here's Conley. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And stolen by Booker. And now the Suns, a fast break, goes up, and the dunk by Booker.
That case in point of running the floor well in transition. Yet another way Booker can beat you.
Mitchell is doubled. And taken away by Paul. Rebound, Utah.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Inside, and the officials call him for a 3-second violation. And so it's Crowder with it. They'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Paul looking over the floor. Left side, Crowder. And it falls over the rim and in. Crowder's got his second basket.
This is a real strength of Jay Crowder's game. Give him these looks and he will knock them down.
Outside Conley. Oh, good with the triple.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Booker against Mitchell. Here's Crowder. There's the feed to Ayton. Back to Crowder. Shot clock at 6. Bridges, no one around him. Trains the three-pointer.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for. Jazz
trail by 7. Mitchell outside to end the run. And Bogdanovich kicks to Mitchell. From outside the arc. And the three ball is good. Mitchell's got 7 points in the game. The Suns have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Paul passes to Booker. Now Bridges. There's the triple. Tips it up, and Ayton stays with it.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Conley surveying the D. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now tonight. On the wing, Booker. Back to Paul from the arc. They get it back, and there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll return shortly. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Phoenix.
They've set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting the defenders on their heels.
And they've taken advantage of the turnovers they've caused, getting a lot of their offense straight off their defense.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So on the floor for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Rudy Gobert is out there at Bogdanovich, and it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. Now here is Conley after Mikal Bridges missing his last shot. No good that time. Suns leading by 6.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work, gets the most out of his teammates, and has done that wherever he's played.
Booker inside, guarded by O'Neal. 5 on the clock. Crowder kicks to Paul. And it's off from 3-point range. Jazz trail by 6. As you said, Paul's team's often overachieve in the standings.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone. And he's the engine to this whole operation.
Back to Bridges. And here's Booker from the arc. Utah with the rebound. Here's Mitchell. It's in there. Conley with the assist. 9 points for Donovan Mitchell.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Paul dishes to Booker. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Pass to Bridges. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns.
They've got the lead, but they need to do a better job of finding good shots, getting away from the formula that gave them so much success in that first quarter.
Jazz trail by 4. Conley the pass to Mitchell. Shoots. Utah the rebound. Phoenix has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Kicks it out to Paul. Fires from deep. Drills the three-pointer. Paul's got the lead up to 7 now for the Suns.
Well, Chris Paul is usually the guy to deliver the pass. In this instance, getting to the catch-and-shoot game. Go ahead, Chris. Let your teammates make it easy on you.
For 3, Mitchell. And Utah another 3. And Doris is a point guard running the show. When you look at options on the floor around you, your teammates, at what other position would you most like another big-time player?
You know, Kevin, I'm not sure I'm going to define it necessarily by shooting guard, small forward, power forward, or center. I think what I would say is it's always great to play with guys who have the ability to think the game quickly and at a high level, because those who can think it and combine that with skill are the most dangerous guys on the floor.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. And Bogdanovich kicks to Mitchell.
2 minutes remaining in the first
Bogdanovich
half.
passes
2
to Conley.
minutes.
Back to Bogdanovich. 4 on the shot clock. The Jazz need to get off the shot here. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Suns leading by 4. Now here's Paul. Now the dish to Bridges. It's Crowder on the wing. Booker outside. Paul finds Ayton. No good on that one. So Utah will take it the other way. 3 on 3. And there's the call on Devin Booker.
Devin Booker.
That's his first foul. And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. 1:19 left in the first half. Whiteside with it. Here's Ingles. And that's an air ball. Not even close. Fast break. Here come the Suns. Here's Johnson. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And Cam Johnson, a surprise pick, Doris, when he was taken 11th back in 2019. Many wondered, I recall, what the Suns saw. Now, that's not the case.
Well, that's exactly right, because most projections had him as a late first-round pick. The Suns front office, give them credit. They saw the upside of Cameron Johnson, and boy, he is now viewed as one of the steals of that draft.
Now here's Gay. McGee with the block. 26 seconds left here in the second. Offensive rebound. A second chance effort. Pass to Payne. Sharge with it. McGee inside. Whiteside's there. Johnson kicks to Payne. With the drive. Here's McGee. And so it's Phoenix with a 6-point lead.
Thank you, Kevin. With Coach Quinn.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to Out in Front of the Half is Phoenix. They have a 6-point lead. Kenny, what was your impression? And that's a...
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Johnson and Saric are the 3 and the 4. Andrew Shamet is out there with Payne, and it's McGee in at the 5, rolling the paint. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Suns leading by 4. And here is Shamet. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. The Suns have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Clarkson passes to Whiteside. Here's Oney. Back to Whiteside. And stolen by Payne. And the foul called on Hassan Whiteside.
That's his first.
That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Now here's Payne. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. In the corner, Shamet with it. Saric outside. The pass to Johnson. Rejected by Whiteside, and they recover it. And Saric kicks to Johnson. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Saric. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Clarkson outside. McGee with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. Here's Ingles. No points in the game yet for him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Oni.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Here's McGee, and the slam dunk by McGee.
There's real synergy in play right now on the offensive end. The pass was right where it needed to be.
Here's Oni. Gay inside. Covered by Saric. Gay passes to Oni. Jacks up a 3. Payne grabs the board.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Shannon kicks to Saric. McGee trying to break 3. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And so Clarkson will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. 9-point game. Ingles with the ball. Now guarded by Payne. And the foul called on Cameron Payne.
First team.
That's his first foul. Now here's Whiteside. Latrey.
1 for 5 has got to be a frustrating start, and they just don't look sharp right now. Can they find their offensive game?
Whoops, they pick off the pass. And now Utah, fast break. Ingles with the ball. They need this one, and it's laid in by Gay. Gay's got his first bucket in this one.
I'll tell you, Joe Ingles is proving that as a passer, he is a special player.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Payne finds Johnson. Phoenix, no good that time either.
Boy, defense nowhere to be found, and neither was his shot at that time.
Whiteside, the pass to Gay. Clarkson on the wing. Back to Gay. Deflects the pass, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Saric.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's McGee, and Whiteside sends it back. Gay inside. That one good for 2. And now it's only a 5-point Suns lead.
They got to respect how fast Gay moves with the ball. Solid at finding ways around the defense.
Now Payne still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Ingles against Johnson. Saric. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. The drive by Clarkson. And that one, good.
Wow, big-time move by Jordan Clarkson. The defense forced to adjust. That's an incredible drive.
Now, here's Shamet. He's covered closely. Back to Payne. All alone. And the basket is good. And the Suns lead by 5.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Clarkson outside. And he's good on the 3-ball. Clarkson's got 7 points.
Well, give Jordan Clarkson a ton of credit. He has worked tirelessly on this shot.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Johnson. He kicks to Saric. Shamet on the wing. He feeds it to McGee. Here's Payne, just 3 to shoot, off target from 3-point range. Clarkson right side, over Payne, and it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock.
And we wrap up the third and looking to be an exciting fourth quarter. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the picture because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Taking a look at the Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center filling out the middle.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. Ball outside. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Suns?
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
Well, also, I think their blocked shots really jump off the page. They've sent a lot of attempts right back where they came from today.
Conley against Paul. Pass to O'Neal. And the rejection by Ayton.
That's an encouraging sign for sure. Boy, when DeAndre Ayton is hustling and focused, he can send it back with the best of them.
Booker the pass to Ayton. Good on the shot. And it's a 5-point Suns lead.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Conley finds Mitchell. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet.
3-point field goal.
Conley's got his 4th assist in this one. Ball against Mitchell. Knocked away. Stolen by Mitchell. And taken away by Paul. And the shot's good from Crowder. And that's now 6 points for Jay Crowder.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell. From past the arc. It's hauled in by the Suns. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Now, here's Bridges. Passes it to Booker. Takes the 3. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. 4 on the clock. Paul with the 3. Offensive rebound. Booker. It's good on the putback. And the Suns lead by 6.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Conley with a wide open look. Buries it from 3-point range.
Poised under pressure. That has come to define Mike Conley.
Ball outside. To the inside. Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
DeAndre Ayton with a big-time shot. Go ahead, young sir.
Conley against Paul. 1:46 left to play here in the 4th. And here's Conley outside. Booker pulls it in. Booker's got his 4th rebound in this one. Kicks to Crowder. Back to Booker. On the wing, Bridges. Feeds to Crowder. Gobert with the defensive effort. Jazz trail by 5. Conley with the 3. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
3-point field goal.
Conley's got 6 here in this quarter.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
On the wing, Booker, covered by Mitchell. Shoots from the line. They get the rebound. And Ayton stays with it.
DeAndre Ayton is engaged. He's focused, and he delivers a clutch bucket.
Conley with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Mitchell wide open. Got it. And that shot brings them to within just one.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Paul dishes to Booker. Right side Crowder. Back to Booker. It doesn't go for him. Good D by Mitchell. Crowder against Conley. Got it!
Well, Mike Conley's a veteran. What confidence, what clutch play. Nicely done.
Booker the pass to Ayton. And here's a timeout from Monty Williams. Guys, what do you think?
Not sure they have enough time for the catch and shoot here. Only hope is to try for a tip-in off the inbound. They've got their work cut out for them on this possession.
And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game, Donovan Mitchell.
He's put on a shooting exhibition for us here tonight. He's missed a couple along the way, but it sure seems like everything's been falling for him. The only way to keep him from converting is to keep the ball out of his hand. And you can tolerate gas like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
And so it's Utah who scraped by with a win. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had.
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony.
Tonight, something you'd know a little bit about.
Well, you know, BA, in my younger days, I might have caught a few guys, but maybe we'll see a few highlights tonight, too.
And here's Paul. Pass to Booker. Back to Paul. Robinson against Booker. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
As a distributor, Paul is just a machine. He's constantly creating for his guys.
For three, Lowry. And Aiden pulls it down.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Butler with a steal. To the inside. Out to the right wing. Adebayo passes to Lowry. Good, and the assist goes to Adebayo.
That's what you want to do. Work the ball to one of your premier scorers like Kyle Lowry and let him make a play. A capable scorer from all three levels. But what's really unique about Kyle Lowry is his physicality near the rim. He bullies defenders. Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
A powerful athlete who's still developing his skills. Adebayo has become a threat at the offensive end.
And something Lowry's always had, great strength.
You know what? He helps set a physical tone for the team. That's what you expect from your 7-footer, not your 6-footer.
Now here's Paul. Up top, Booker. Checked by Tucker. Paul for three. He drops it from range.
Cold-blooded. That's just part of Paul's makeup. He pulls no punches.
Lowry, the pass to Butler. And here's Adebayo. Lowry outside. Clock at 6. Back to Adebayo. Outside for Butler. 11 feet out. The rebound by Bridges. The Suns have gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. To the paint. And Crowder the bucket on the assist by Bridges.
Showing he's not just a perimeter threat. Crowder attacking the heart of that defense.
Here's Lowry. And the layup falls. Lowry's got 5.
They're getting him shots in his spots. That's understanding your personnel.
Paul passes to Booker. Now here's Crowder. It's Booker on the wing. The rebound by Lowry.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
Robinson can't hit. The Suns have gone 3 of 5 shooting so far. Crowder outside. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. The kick out to Paul.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
It's Booker on the wing. Lets it go from the wing. And Paul gets it to go. Paul's gotten his second bucket of the game.
A solid shooter. Once CP3 sees available space, he's going to take that shot.
Lowry finds Robinson. The Suns clear it.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
He slams it home and gets some extra camera time chilling on the rim.
Yeah, he did spend a little time up there, didn't he? Now here's Lowry. 5 points in the game. Butler passes to Adebayo. Here's Tucker. Drops in the short one.
That's exactly what you work for, a high percentage look.
Paul against Lowry. Down low. And stolen by Adebayo. Jumps up. It's deflected. Right side, Paul. And Tucker pulls it down. Miami has gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game. Robinson passes to Butler. Back to Robinson. Butler's got space. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist.
The veteran point guard Kyle Lowry is terrific at setting the table for uncovered teammates.
Ball passes to Booker. Pass to Bridges. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now. The Heat have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. To the middle. Here's Tucker. Can't get it to fall. Ooh, a good look from Bridges. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
From deep three-point range, that misses. Would have counted had it gone. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. The Suns on top, leading by just 2. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
Setting the floor for the Heat. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. And it's Adebayo in at the 5 spot. Now here's Booker. Bridges finds Paul. And a miss there on the triple. Miami trailing.
Jimmy Butler, one of the great two-way wings we have. Some call him the most complete wing. Hard to argue with the defense he plays.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. Lowry against Paul. Ooh, Ayton with the block. Robinson with a steal. Inside, here's Lowry. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Lowry's got 7 points. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Miami.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the Heat turned all the way up in this first half.
They're also jumping on a lot of turnovers and making sure they turn them into points at the other end. And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
And with Butler in his defense, he is a menace. Brings intensity and energy every game.
Also add the versatility with who he can guard. Always a threat to come up with a steal. He's an elite defender.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Phoenix calls timeout.
There's no way coach likes this effort level. They need to refocus.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
Now here's Ayton. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Bridges with it. Now guarded by Butler. To the paint. Outside for Booker. 5 to shoot. Bridges outside. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. He's got 6.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
The offensive rebound. Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on P.J. Tucker. That's his first foul of the game. The Suns have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Paul against Lowry. Booker for three. And in crunch time, when the game is close, some players rise to the occasion, Smitty. Others tighten up. What do you think makes the difference?
Well, first of all, a lot of it is confidence, but I think also you got to trust in your preparation. And a lot of guys are built for the moment, and some are not. And most of the guys built for the moment, they are superstars.
And Phoenix has possession after the basket by Miami. Paul passes to Booker. Here's Ayton. Outside Paul from the stripe, and the jumper falls for him. Paul's got 7 points in the game.
The unpredictability of Chris Paul's game is something he uses to his advantage. He creates a lot of space for himself to shoot.
Butler passes to Lowry. Back to Butler. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. To the middle. Out to Bridges. And stolen by Adebayo. For three, Robinson. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Lowry's got 4 assists in the game.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
The Heat have gotten 6 of 10 shots to drop in the second. Nice work. Count it. Good.
They're really working the paint now.
Here's Paul. 7 points in the game. Crowder outside. For three, Booker nails it from beyond the arc. 5 points in the game.
I really love seeing Booker score off the ball. He shows his understanding for spacing and when to put up a shot.
His second foul in as many quarters. We'll see if he backs off or stays aggressive.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. Morris finds Oladipo. Here's Dedmon, covered by McGee. Dedmon inside, working on McGee. From the paint. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. And the Heat lead by 8.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Kaminsky outside. It's rebounded by Dedmon. Here's Morris driving in, lays it up and banks it in. And now a 10-point Heat lead. And so it's Miami earning this break in the action, up 10. Great shots.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, it was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. And they kept it close, trailing. And that'll about do it as...
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at Kyle Lowry, he's been playing really well.
What makes him an exciting player is the ultra-aggressive mindset that we saw over and over in the first half.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
They've got Landry Shamet, JaVale McGee out there with Frank Kaminsky. Then there's Campaign, and it's Johnson in at the 3. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Here's Dedmon, just 5 on the clock, going inside, and he gets it to go. Dedmon's gotten his second bucket.
They have no answer defensively inside. And with Tyler Hero, he's shown he can score. He has a skill set to get consistent points and knows how to find his spots on the floor.
Now here's McGee. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Payne, pass to McGee. The steal. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Payne. McGee in the post. He's guarded by Oladipo. And the foul called on Victor Oladipo. That's his first foul. That's tipped.
And that's 2 awful trips in a row resulting in turnovers.
Into the lane. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Here's Shamet. The shot that time not on target. The Heat shooting 54% from the field so far in this one. Ooh, it's slammed in by Oladipo.
Assisted by.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
It sends a message that we're going to be aggressive no matter who's taking the shot.
Kaminsky outside. Payne, pass to Kaminsky. Shot clock at 6. Fast break Miami. Here's Oladipo. And it's Oladipo finishing it off.
So adept at beating the defense. Oladipo's quickness and high IQ are lethal in these open court situations.
Payne, pass to McGee. Fast break Miami. Oladipo outside. Back to Hero. Plenty of space. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Hero's got his first points of the game.
He has big-time confidence. Tyler's a decisive shooter who doesn't hesitate when he gets a look.
Pass to Shaman. Shot to stop the run. Strus grabs the miss. The Heat have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Throws it up high. And it's Oladipo finishing it off.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
They built up this huge league with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow.
Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
Yeah, just couldn't make the connection, but you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
Saric checks in for the Suns. Oladipo against Payne. Oladipo with a block. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Oladipo. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. And here are the Heat now. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. Hero outside. From deep. And again, Miami with a triple.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
It's Shamet on the wing. Payne against Oladipo. Back to Payne. Pass to Shamet. Payne with it. He's guarded by Oladipo. The shot by Payne, no good. And it's Miami's ball. They've got a 13-2 run going. Morris can't hit.
Man, coach is going to have a few words with him after that shot.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Pass to Hero. Fires from deep. 50 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Dedmon, no good. The Suns have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. And the basket by Shamet.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Miami's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Payne against Oladipo. Down low. Morris. An easy 2 on the layup. Morris has got his second basket.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3-ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
Here's Shamet. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock.
Hard to create space in that mid-range area. He would have been better passing that off.
And it's Oladipo finishing it off.
Continues to develop as a playmaker. It's nice to see Tyler Hero create for others.
Left side Johnson. Baseline jumper right on the money.
When the defense is non-existent like they were there, it's pretty easy to score like he did.
And so it's the Miami Heat up 19 points as the quarter comes to a close. And they've racked up a ton of turnovers. Back to the game after this break. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Setting the floor for the Heat. On the wing, Robinson and Butler. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Reason why: lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Heat shooting the ball at 60%, an excellent average. Lowry against Paul. Pass to Tucker. Robinson on the wing. Lets it go. Ooh, Ayton with the block. Paul passes to Crowder. This one for three. Butler against Bridges, and it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. 1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. Outside for Booker. Shot clock at 5. From outside, off the mark. Miami has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Butler double team. Adebayo, a good look. And that one's long. For Phoenix, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Booker. And Tucker pulls it down. Tucker's got 4 rebounds now. Stolen by Bridges. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in.
I see him.
Outside Booker to the inside. Here's Ayton. Knocked loose. On the break. Butler with the bucket. And the Heat lead by 19. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Heat.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
Another thing they've been able to do since the very beginning of this game is score points off turnovers, and lots of them.
And finished off by Adebayo.
Showing off the dynamic athleticism, Bam is no stranger to rocking the rim.
Outside for Booker. Off target from three-point range.
He's doing what he can to help them cut into this lead. His shot just...
Oh, my goodness!
Watch out. Not shy at all. Butler with the confidence. Tremendous ball handling ability.
Paul passes to Bridges. Back to Paul. Bridges, right side. Paul finds Bridges. Gets the 3 to fall.
You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
Lowry against Paul. All sorts of time. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Adebayo's got 4 points in the quarter.
Proving he has the touch from mid-range. Bam Adebayo showing you another dimension of his game.
Pass to Bridges. Butler with a steal. 1:44 left in the fourth quarter. Now Lowry. For 3, Robinson. And that comes off the assist by Lowry.
And Lowry has no problem setting up teammates. He strikes a good balance between passing and scoring.
And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul. Now here's Ayton. And Booker puts up a deep 3.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Heat.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And no question this was a team effort. But you have to love how big a night this was for Kyle Lowry.
You have to appreciate the unselfishness. He kept the ball moving, kept everyone involved, really enjoyable to watch.
And Mikal Bridges, man, has he grown in this league, growing more and more deadly with that shot.
Yeah, I mean, he's increased the amount of threes he takes. He's gone from average shooter to a great one. A fantastic option to have out there on the wing.
Booker, the pass to Paul, down low. Ayton, he can't get that one to fall. Miami has gotten 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the fourth. Pass to Tucker. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
P.J. Tucker.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And no luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall. And their biggest problem so far, taking care of the ball.
Yeah, they've made some great plays, but way too many turnovers.
Now here's Paul. Here's Bridges. And again, it's the Suns missing. 30 seconds left in the fourth. Robinson gets the bucket.
Tremendous range. I mean, that'll stretch a defense thin.
23 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Paul for three. Drains the triple.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Lowry with it. From deep three-point range. Off target.
Chris Paul is a complete player, a top-notch defender who really uses his body.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. And
thank you, Kevin.
Yeah, I love it. And I love that team. Thank you. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Capella in at the center, locking down the middle. And for Phoenix, Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3. And Capella sends it back.
Well, that's just great timing. Interfering with those long limbs. Capella with another shot block.
Paul passes to Booker. Back to Paul. 5 on the clock. Ayton trying to break free. They recover it.
That's 0 for 4 now. Time to slow it down and maybe get the best possible shot the next time down.
Here's Hunter, and the rejection by Ayton.
Oh, man, it's 7-1. Not a good idea to challenge Ayton there.
That one's not going to go. So Atlanta will take it the other way. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Paul against Young. Capella trying to free himself up. Shots good from Young.
Every player his size has a lot of creativity to the game, especially scoring. And Trey is a flat-out scorer.
Now here's Ayton. It doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by Capella. Looking back at the 2017-18 season, Clint Capella, Brent, shot an eye-popping 65% from the field. That led the NBA.
Well, a third of his baskets were dunks during that season, so I would expect the percentage to actually, Kevin, be pretty high. And a lot of those were at the hands of James Harden at the time playing in Houston, who won the MVP that year. But he has the ability to roll and to finish. He has shown soft hands, and he plays defensively. So he's a great big you can put out to complement both sides of the floor. You know, every coach should show players game tape of how he just boxed out right there. Great job with the footwork and using his body to step to the rebound.
Here's Ayton. He controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Yeah, if Ayton can get in that kind of position, he can be a bully on the inside.
Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing, scratching your head to that turnover.
Paul against Young. Paul kicks to Booker. Back to Paul. Lets it fly from 18. Good. A nice assist from Booker.
Working without the ball, CP3 with zero hesitation, letting that one go.
Young outside. Pass to Bogdanovich. 4 on the clock. Shoots. And here's Collins from outside. The Hawks again can't hit.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Nice ball movement by Phoenix. And that one's good, Ayton.
Again, with that kind of size, DeAndre Ayton is going to draw some fouls and does not shy away from contact.
Passes it to Capella. And he converts the layup.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Booker. after Clint Capella's bucket. Paul jacks up a three, and there's Booker on the assist by Paul.
Chris Paul is going to find anybody that's leaning the wrong way, let alone leaving an open man.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Now, here is Young. Hunter with it. To the middle. Here's Collins. Rejected by Crowder.
That's just good defense as Crowder in the right spot.
Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Bogdanovich against Ayton. Bogdanovich passes to Capella. Back to Bogdanovich for three. It's rebounded by Paul.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Pass to Booker. To the inside, and Capella sends it back.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Young passes to Capella, and there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Just 4 seconds left here in the opening quarter.
Well, a little head scratcher there, guys. There's no reason to force the ball inside like that. I understand the thought process, but the pass just has to be better.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Suns lead by 5. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Yeah, hopefully the opposition can recover, because that first quarter defensively was unbelievable, just crippling defense.
Drop it forward. They'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. And Brent, we're seeing a lot of new officials joining the NBA ranks. Any changes you see resulting from that?
Well, I think this is a time for coaching staffs and teams to be a little bit more patient with the officials than they have been in the past, as they're trying to understand the rhythm and flow of not just the game and the way it needs to be called, but the communication between the players and the coaches, and how you try to work towards still having a great product on the floor and not having the refs impact the game in ways that get talked about that they don't want to be spoken about.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Young pass to Hunter. Now the pass to Bogdanovich. And that one drops.
Great shooting off the pass. Get the feet set. Good balance. Bogdanovich dangerous.
Paul looking around. Pass to Booker. On the wing, Bridges. Driving to the basket. Booker the pass to Ayton. Back to Booker. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Bridges against Hunter. The kick out to Young. The three-pointer no good.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Bridges shot good.
Well, Bridges is down low, doing a great job of just pounding the defense, makes the shot.
And with Mikal Bridges, he's a player who knows his role and plays his role as well.
I think he's one of those guys who comes from a great system. He came into the league with incredible discipline and incredible awareness of where it is he can impact the game. And that's why you see the 3-and-D effect that Mikal Bridges has had on the NBA.
Hands it from downtown.
Trae Young has been inspired by the generation before him. Deep threes, that's his thing.
Ball against Young. Ayton kicks to Paul. And Crowder with the basket on the assist by Paul. Crowder's got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, that first quarter was a bit shaky. Good to see a player who doesn't let a slow start get to him.
Passes it to Bogdanovich. Out to the right wing. Collins wide open. He fires. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Got to have good court awareness, and it was on display right there from Bogdanovich.
Paul kicks to Booker. 1:30 left in the second quarter. Paul's shot is off. The Hawks trail by 4, and there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Williams with the ball, and McGee picks him up defensively. Unhindered, going all the way. Payne can't hit.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
And it's the Suns with the ball. Following the bucket by the Hawks. Payne kicks to Johnson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by McGee.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Atlanta's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. To the paint. Pass to Herter. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. The pass to McGee. Kaminsky inside. Gallinari covering. Shamet kicks to Kaminsky. Here's McGee. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Pass break here. Here come the Hawks. Here's Williams. McGee with the block. And they're able to recover. Nobody near Williams. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, and welcome back. For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5. That's all for now.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. DeAndre with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is going that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court for Atlanta. On the wings, Herter and Reddish. Zhang is out there with Gallinari, and it's Williams at the point. Here's Payne. After the basket by Atlanta. Pass to Shamet. With the drive, and the powerful one-handed slam.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
The rebound by Johnson. The Suns leading. Here's McGee. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And this is his second trip to the line tonight, and he knocks down the first one.
At the line for Phoenix.
Both free throws good from McGee. And it's Williams with the ball for Atlanta. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Herder passes to Jang. Shot clock at 5. Gallinari wide open. And the shot is good. The Phoenix lead has been cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Zhang.
Well, he seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. You see that pay off.
In the corner, Shamet with it. Kicks it to McGee. Here's Shamet. Payne with it. Now guarded by Gallinari. Offensive rebound, Kaminsky, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Now here's Williams. The 3. Rebounded by McGee.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
And the shot is good from Johnson.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Kaminsky against Gallinari. And there's the whistle. That goes on Frank Kaminsky.
Kaminsky the third.
That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. Second team foul.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Gallinari attacking and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his second personal foul.
It's on JaVale McGee.
Terrific to see Gallinari ducking his head in and taking it strong on the drive, getting the foul there as a result.
One thing you love about stars like Danilo Gallinari is how they remind you that basketball is truly an international game.
And especially, GA, for Gallinari to want to come over and play against the best in the world. It wasn't about achieving MVPs and accolades in the Italian league. He wanted to stack up his skill set versus the best small forwards and power forwards in the NBA. And Gallo has had a remarkable career as a professional here in the States.
So it's Atlanta now. Phoenix able to drain the 3. Outside Williams.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Gallinari outside. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Gallinari's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He's so dangerous as a scorer. Lou Williams can recognize when there's openings. This time it was a teammate.
Shamet on the wing. Kaminsky inside. Gallinari on him. Kaminsky misses. Deflects the pass. Here's McGee, and he makes good on the layup. McGee's got 6 points.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Outside Williams. Over to the left wing. Zhang against Kaminsky. And with that shot, the Suns' lead is cut down to 4 again on the bucket from Zhang. Payne looking around. Passes to McGee. Johnson in the corner. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Lou Williams still has some nasty handles. I love him busting out some of those tricky moves from time to time.
Here's Shamet following the score by Lou Williams. Shamet with it. Now guarded by Gallinari. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Inside for the finish. And it's McGee with the jam.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
And how about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Young outside. Pass to Bogdanovich. Can't connect from long distance.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up. So maybe just a step too far.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Suns lead by 4. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Over in the corner, Paul buries the long-range jumper. And the Suns lead by 7. And a breakdown here, guys, the hustle stats for Phoenix.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
I also love the fact that they played with speed tonight. They haven't sputtered one bit, constantly getting out on the break and creating opportunities in transition.
Here's Paul after Clint Capella's bucket. And they double up Paul. The dish now to Ayton. And Booker kicks to Ayton. Clock at 6. Bridges misses. The Hawks trail by 5. Young inside, defended by Paul. Young, good.
Trey Young. Man, that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
Here's Paul, following the basket by Trey Young. Booker dishes to Paul. To Booker, shoots from 12, and that one is good.
So dangerous from the mid-range. Booker's feel is uncanny.
Paul against Young. And Collins now top the key. Hawks passing it around. Young passes to Capella, and Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul.
That's turned over in about the most frustrating way possible.
Well, there's good turnovers. That wasn't one of them. At least this one doesn't lead to an automatic fast break, the live ball turnover. So that's the best you can say about that play.
Now here's Paul. There's the pass to Booker. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Takes the 3. Outside Crowder. Atlanta with the rebound. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. It's a 5-point game. Young from outside.
Yeah, that's turned over in about the most frustrating way possible.
There's good turnovers. That wasn't one of them. At least this one doesn't lead to an automatic fast break, the live ball turnover. So that's the best you can say about that play.
And the Hawks with possession here. The Suns getting the bucket.
2 minutes.
Young with the ball. Chris Paul covering. And the dunk by Capella.
And how about Capella? Not the guy you expect, but cool under pressure that time.
Paul against Young. Paul kicks to Crowder. That's the 3 fly. And Chris Paul the bucket on the assist from Crowder. Paul's got the lead up to 8 now for the Suns. Young looking around. Pass to Bogdanovich. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
3-point field goal.
Bogdanovich showing how much he believes in himself right there.
Ball against Young. This is it to Booker. The ball. He dishes it to Booker. Pass to Crowder. Kicks it out to Paul. Over Young. Paul can't get it to go. The Hawks trail by 5. Bogdanovich wide open. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Yeah, not a fan of that one, guys. If he wants to help his team cut into this deficit, he should not be attempting those kind of shots.
Now here's Paul. Booker outside. Here's Bridges. Good. A nice assist from Booker. And the Suns lead by 7.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Booker against Bogdanovich. Ball passes to Crowder. Now Bridges. Back to Ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pulls up. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Young from outside. It's hauled in by the Suns. And here's Booker. From deep three-point range, offline.
Like the defensive effort from Young there. He gave it all and was rewarded with the miss.
So the Suns win it. Some good.
All right, good stuff, Allie. Thank you. So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at small forward. And for Utah, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. And 2 elite teams here. You hear players say that it's just another game. But, Grant, I'm not sure that's true.
Well, we all know you want to bring the same focus and intensity to every game. But the reality is players get up for the big games, B.A.
And it's Crowder missing. On offense, here's Utah. Pass to Conley. And Booker pulls it down.
And it was a great chance to finish on the break, and he flubs it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing.
And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul. And here's Conley. Down low. Outside Mitchell. Outside Bogdanovic. Shot clock at 6. The kick out to Conley. On target from range.
Boy, you've got to love when Mike Conley shoots it with confidence, goes to the catch and shoot game. All right, Mike.
Well, despite all he's accomplished, Donovan Mitchell hasn't escaped criticism. Those saying he doesn't have what it takes to get to the next level. I'll tell you what, he's not letting it faze him, though.
Paul passes to Bridges. Back to Paul. Out to Bridges. Fires from deep. The rebound by Bogdanovic. Booker against Conley. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
And Grant, you talk about that criticism. Mitchell says he's fueled by it. But you know, it's not all hate. There's a lot of people saying Mitchell is Dwayne Wade 2.0.
Yeah, I mean, both super athletic combo guards. Mitchell at this point is a better outside shooter. Wade a better passer and defender. Look, I'm still taking Wade, but Mitchell is every bit of a star player in this league.
Back to Mitchell for 3. Utah, the rebound. Conley passes to Mitchell. Conley against Booker. Here's Mitchell. Hauled in by Paul.
Gets caught showboating there. But hey, he had room. You just don't get many chances to add some style. Sometimes you got to go for it.
To the inside, O'Neal. And there's the rejection.
Such a strong defensive player. Bridges understands I've got size and quickness. The rejection, yes, sir.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
And yep, it's good.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
Paul with it. He's picked up by Conley. Here's Crowder. And he banks in the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Back to Conley. Pass to Bogdanovic. Outside Mitchell. Crowder with a steal. Conley against Paul. Out to Bridges. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time.
Well, good position, feet set. Bridges totally ready to get the shot off in catch-and-shoot situations. Nicely done.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Back to Conley. Shot clock at 5. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Offensive rebound, Gobert. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Well, if you're on the defensive end, you can't fall for Rudy Gobert's tricks. This guy is very crafty at using that up fake.
He's off on the second. And the Utah Jazz with 3 All-Stars last season. But Grant, safe to say that Rudy Gobert is their most important player when it comes to winning games.
You know, B.A., I think so. I agree. I mean, Donovan Mitchell is terrific. Definitely a star. But you factor Gobert's impact at both ends of the floor, he might just be the most important player on that team.
Bridges finds Booker. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. Utah's gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. And Mitchell with the slam.
You can see Donovan Mitchell's speed and ability to get separation in transition. He is dangerous out there.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Up top, Booker. Checked by Mitchell. Crowder outside. And stolen by Gobert. Now Conley. Pass to Bogdanovich. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Jazz out in front. They lead by 4. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And from what we've seen from the Jazz, what's your take so far?
Defensively, their gambles are paying off, jumping passing lanes and pressuring ball handlers.
And a few of those led to quick scores at the other end. Really active first quarter for them.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Suns. Crowder, and they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Well, Doris, you called Knicks games on radio and TV. You've seen them go through a lot. How excited are you for their future?
You know what, B.A., one of the things I've always said is that the NBA is better when the New York Knicks are good. And the reason I say that is the fan base is so passionate. So for a team to play as hard as the Knicks did, for them to experience the success and get into the playoffs, to me, it is just excellent for the NBA.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. DeAndre Ayton being the #1 pick in 2018, his potential is obvious. With his team on the rise, he's looking to impose his will on a nightly basis. Ayton said, quote, "I know how hard I work and what kind of a player I am. I'm trying to take over every possession, being more dominant every game."
Oh, scary thought, Allie. Thanks. 6 to shoot. Paul can't get it to go. Utah leading. The 3 is up. The shot by Conley. No good. And it's Phoenix's ball. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking. Just in this quarter, he's turned it over 3 times. Not sure what's going on with him.
To the wing, right side. Outside for Booker. No good on the 3.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Mitchell. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
Ayton finds Booker. And he lays it up and in.
Devin Booker showing off the weight room work, able to use that added strength to finish through contact. Boy, Devin Booker is just such an explosive force on the offensive end. He can take over a game each and every night he steps between the lines.
And almost gets it to go. So he'll shoot 2 here.
That's his second personal.
Give that one to Jay Crowder.
We know this about Donovan Mitchell. This guy shows no fear even inside. Draws the foul there.
Boy, when Booker gets locked indoors, he's as deadly as they come in the NBA.
Well, the list of guys who've gone for a 70-point eruption is still very short. 20 points per game for almost the entirety of his career. This guy scores with ease. I don't care what defender you send at him.
Outside for Booker. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Out on his own on the break. And Conley gets it to go. The assist by Bogdanovich. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Jazz.
Their frenetic defense has been impressive, putting ball handlers on the defensive and turning them over as well.
And they've taken advantage of the turnovers they've caused, getting a lot of their offense straight off their defense.
The Jazz have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Here's Mitchell, and Mitchell with the slam.
Well, if you don't stay in front and you allow him room to drive, you will pay the consequence. Donovan Mitchell with authority.
2 minutes.
Now here's Bridges. Tight defense on him. Paul finds Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Well, guys, this young man does such a good job keeping his balance on the way up to the basket. Mikal Bridges solid at keeping his composure.
That's good from Bridges. And a player like Mikal Bridges, he's had very high confidence in his abilities.
Well, I mean, listen, his history is that of a winning player. Came into the league believing in himself because of his career collegiately. National championship player at Villanova. He has every right to think he can be elite.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Paul against Conley. Paul with the bucket.
And for a smaller player, Chris Paul appears so comfortable on the interior. He knows he can score from this area.
Paul against Conley. The 3 from Mitchell. And no good. And Phoenix the other way now. And 1:01 left in the first half. Booker with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. Booker against Mitchell. Pass to Crowder. Outside for Booker. 5 to shoot. And Gobert with a block.
Rudy Gobert, a consistent force on the defensive end, does a nice job sending that one back.
And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Here's Ayton. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his 3rd foul so far.
Picks up his 3rd foul. We'll see now what coach decides to do from here.
Ingles finds Clarkson. Lots of room. The Suns clear it. And the Suns pushing it up now. Here's Shamet. Oh, now that's how you finish a break. Throw it down with force.
Well, when you're in transition, the pass should lead the break, and that's exactly what was done and easy to.
And so it's the Utah Jazz finishing the quarter with an 8.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the... Thanks for joining us, folks.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Joe Ingles is out there with Rudy Gay. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Hassan Whiteside. And it's Oni in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Quinn Snyder. Outside Payne, stolen by Ingles. Here's Honey. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And Kaminsky gets it to go.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Pass to Ingles. Here's Whiteside, defended by Payne. Here's Honey. Kaminsky pulls it in. And the Suns' shooting has been excellent so far, around 56%. Payne finds McGee. Kaminsky with it. And Kaminsky slams it home.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Here's Honey, covered by Johnson. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
To the middle. The ball's knocked loose. Kaminsky with it. Now guarded by Gay. Oh, it's stolen by Gay. To the right side. Inside. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
And here are the Suns, down by 12. Here's Shaman. Outside Johnson. The shot no good. The Jazz go the other way with it. Here's Clarkson. And he can't get that one.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
With the drive. The shot by Oni, no good.
Utah foul. Oni. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
The Suns have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Payne, the pass to Johnson. Outside Payne. Outside Johnson. Kaminsky, left side. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
That free throw misses.
At the line for the Suns.
So he comes up empty, missing both. For Utah, they've gone 4 of 8 in the third. Pass to Clarkson from outside the arc. And another miss by Utah. And so here's Phoenix. A 12-point game. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
So, Brian, the NBA tests out different rules in the G League, including shooting 1 free throw for all the possible points to speed things up. How much did it hurt players' free throw percentages, not getting the multiple tries? Well, averages dropped a percentage point or 2. Is that a deal breaker or something to consider?
Yeah, those are good questions. We'll see, Allie. Thank you. Payne, the pass to Kaminsky. Payne with it. Here's Shaman. Pass to Kaminsky. 5 on the clock. The Suns need to get off a shot. Payne, he's open. And the Suns get it back. Here's Shaman. He's covered by Clarkson. With 1 second left. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Jazz.
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
Well, their transition game has been operating at full speed, too. They've really run the break well.
A line change here for Utah. Conley against McGee. Conley passes to Gobert. That one's good, and it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got his 5th assist in this one. Payne against Conley. Pass to Johnson. It's Shaman on the wing. Back to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. To the paint. Here's McGee. And again, it's the Suns missing. And the call will go against JaVale McGee. That's his first foul. The Jazz have gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the third. Now here's Conley. He's got 5. Pass to Mitchell. Here's O'Neal. Shoots over Bridges. No good on the buzzer beater. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Jazz out in front. They lead by 13. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so in the game for Phoenix, Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in its center. Second chance shot, and he lays it up and in.
Well, you have to love DeAndre Ayton's effort, intensity, and relentlessness as a rebounder.
Outside Conley. Pass to Mitchell. There's the drive. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layups. And the Jazz lead by 13.
The dynamic Donovan Mitchell off the dribble drive. Impossible to keep in front of you.
A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. Crowder.
Well, you think about Jake Crowder's career.
And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. He loves the pressure deep. He told his guys, quote, "We've got them on their heels. They're making mistakes. Do not let them get comfortable." We'll see if they can maintain their disruptive ways down the stretch. Back to you.
And Allie, thanks.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
It's Booker on the wing. Conley against Paul. On the wing, Crowder. The kick out to Paul. Bridges passes to Booker. And a miss there on the triple.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
The three. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Boy, Ayton's reach is absolutely incredible. Great anticipation. That is nice defense.
Outside Conley. Pass to Gobert. Shoots over Ayton. And too long on the shot. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Crowder goes in. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
I'll tell you, even with contact, Crowder getting the job done. This guy's a gritty, tough fighter who fends off contact.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Well, that's about hustle and effort from Bogdanovich. To go after the rebound with that kind of intention is exactly what you hope for as a coach.
And stolen by Gobert.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Mitchell. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first.
And it's going to go on Devin Booker.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Donovan Mitchell can play the 1 or the 2, and in a pinch, maybe the 3. The drive and the passion he plays with is special.
Paul against Conley. Paul drives in. Crowder, the pass to Paul. Back to Crowder. Out to Bridges. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Drives to the hoop. Ayton finds Bridges. Over Gobert. And Gobert with a block. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Paul against Conley. From behind the arc. The Jazz with another miss. The Suns have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Jazz.
You know, their ability to protect the ball helped win it for them.
Yeah, it really did. Less turnovers mean you can get more chances to score. All coaches tell you to value every possession.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Donovan Mitchell.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
Here's the break. Here's a 3 from Paul. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker.
Well, Chris Paul is such a hard guard. You've got to contest the 3 because of his ability to drive. Like, what do you do if you're a defender? You are in a problematic situation.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Outside for Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. It's hauled in by the Suns. Bridges outside. Outside Paul. And so it's Utah easily grabbing this one. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie.
And so the tip-off, it's Miami. Outside Lowry. Outside for Robinson. Pass to Tucker from 12 feet out. Robinson dishes to Lowry. 6 to shoot. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
What a move by Lowry. He can create shots with his handles.
Paul passes to Booker. Ayton in the corner. Kept alive. Tries again. Butler with the steal. It's tipped. Crowder with the steal. Booker with it. Lowry picks him up. And the wide open shot from Paul. And it's off from three-point range. Robinson dishes to Lowry. Outside for Robinson. From past the arc. That's good from Lowry on the assist from Robinson. Lowry's got 5 now.
This is what you get with Lowry, a confident shooter in these situations.
And Bam Adebayo, picked 14th in the 2017 draft, has made huge improvements throughout his career. Guy is a hard worker.
Now here's Butler, following the miss by DeAndre Ayton. And again, Miami with the triple.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Now here's Booker. Here's Paul, and the rejection by Lowry.
Flashing the veteran instinct on defense there. Lowry is crafty at using his size and IQ to swat shots away.
Here's Adebayo. Lowry finds Robinson. Heat moving the ball around. Takes it inside. The shot by Adebayo, no good. And Coach Spoelstra says that Adebayo continues to put in the work to improve.
And Kevin, you see it in his game every year. Never takes a summer off. Comes back each fall with a new wrinkle to his repertoire.
Now Lowry, after Devin Booker missing on that last three-pointer. Here's Tucker, and taken away by Paul. On the wing, Bridges. Connects from three-point range.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball, and Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Now here is Robinson. Adebayo kicks to Butler. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answer each other from range.
Against Booker, a little contact usually doesn't go a long way. Strong body control there.
Paul against Lowry. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. Suns trail by 6. Ayton, the pass to Bridges. 1:16 left to play in the first quarter. And Booker kicks to Paul. Shoots over Tucker. Here's Bridges. Kicks it out to Booker. The pass to Paul. Back to Booker. Fires the three. Poked away.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Tucker. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Paul passes to Crowder. Lays it up off the glass.
As a distributor, Paul is just a machine. He's constantly creating for his guys.
Outside Butler. Back to Lowry. This one for 3. Rebound by the Suns.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Booker finds Crowder. Puts up a 3. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Robinson leading the charge. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Lowry against Paul. Pass to Tucker. And stolen by Booker.
That's going to drive your coach crazy. protect the basketball. He lost focus for 1 second. There goes the possession.
And that does it for the first quarter. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court for the Heat, Butler and Tucker up in the forward spot.
Jay Crowder.
Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the 5, home in the paint. Here's Lowry. After the made shot from Jay Crowder. Robinson dishes to Tucker. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
Now here's Paul. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Ayton finds Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
And there he goes, Booker, showing off the vert.
Miami leading by 4. Outside Lowry. Feeds to Butler. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
And really hard to find more intense players than Jimmy Butler. This guy is 100% focused on winning at all times. One of the ultimate competitors in our league.
Booker the pass to Bridges. And it's good, 2 points. Bridges has got 5.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Lowry feeling it out a bit. Butler with the ball. Bridges covering. Here's Lowry. Nice move. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Misses the 3. And with Butler and his intensity, Greg, it's a perfect fit for him in Miami.
And yeah, it can rub some players the wrong way, but it goes hand in hand with the culture here. Hard to imagine Butler on a team other than Miami. That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Ball finds Bridges. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Here's Crowder. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. The Heat leading by 7. Robinson dishes to Tucker. Back to Robinson. Pass to Lowry. Down low. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
We've seen that from Lowry for a long time. A fantastic passer of the basketball.
Bridges outside. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Bridges has got 4 points in the quarter.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Outside Butler. Booker against Robinson. And Tucker has it in the corner. And the Heat, another 3.
Of the 2 offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
They've had better patience, better shot selection so far, but we still have a long way to go.
Count it. And we've heard some talk, Greg, about the possibility of NBA expansion. What do you think about that?
Kevin, I think it would be great for the league. I mean, I played in Seattle for a season, and I know they would love to have a team back in the great Northwest. I love the play call. Ayton's a well-coordinated athlete. You know he has the reach. Give him a chance to go up and get it.
Now here's Butler. He's got 5.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
Here's Booker. Bridges picks up a loose ball, but he was in the backcourt. They'll give it up. Landry Shamet's checked in for Bridges.
Landry Shamet.
And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Miami. Lowry kicks it to Tucker. Back to Lowry. Pass to Tucker. He feeds it to Butler. Count that bucket. And now it's a 10-point Miami lead. The Suns have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. Hall finds Crowder to the middle. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul. Suns
That's tipped. Hero passes to Dedmon. Back to Hero. Now here's Dedmon. Guarded by McGee. And there's the pass to Morris. Hero, that's a 2-pointer. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Miami Heat in the drive. Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome. So it's Miami who's out on top at the half. They have an 8-point lead. And that's...
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Suns trail by 8. And the former Kentucky Wildcat, Tyler Hero, he was picked 13th, Greg, in the 2019 draft, and he had an immediate impact.
And you feel a lot of teams didn't see how NBA ready Hero was. Underrated as a playmaker coming into the league. He's been a huge part of this team since his arrival.
And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Johnson and Sharch are the 3 and the 4. Andrew Shamet is out there with Payne, and it's McGee in at the center position. Here's Sharch, and he banks in the layup.
And how about capitalizing there in close? Saric has the touch to take advantage from just about anywhere.
Now here's Oladipo. No points in the game yet for him. Good on the shot. And the Heat lead by 8.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
McGee with it. Dedmon defending. Here's Shamet. Dedmon with the block.
The 7'4" wingspan of Dedmon. Hard to get your shot over that. Shaky start to the half. Going 1 for 4. Still trying to find that groove.
It's stolen by Johnson. Pushing it up. There's the feed to Sharch. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Sharch has got 4 points this quarter.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Here's Oladipo, and it's Oladipo with the jam.
And there's that signature burst from Oladipo. You know coaches love to see that.
Now here's Payne. Defense right on him. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Hero kicks to Oladipo. Back to Hero. Here's Strus. Good on the triple. Strus has got the lead up to 11 now for the Heat.
Some shooters get tunnel vision, but Tyler, keeping his eyes up and his options open, delivers a great pass.
Now, here's Shamet. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Payne's shot is good.
And no matter what they've tried, the Heat just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Oladipo with the ball. Payne covering. Pass to Strus. It's Oladipo on the wing. Payne covering.
And there's that scorer's mentality that Oladipo possesses, which really puts the defense in a bind trying to stop it.
Now at the line, Victor Oladipo.
Oladipo hits them both. And it's the Suns with the ball. 11-point game. Oladipo with the double team. Johnson surveying the floor. Here's Shamet to the inside. Here's Sharch. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Sharch has got 6 points in the quarter.
They might be behind, but you can't blame him. He has been spectacular so far in this one.
Oladipo dishes to Dedmon. Back to Oladipo. Now Hero. He's covered by Shamet. Shot clock at 6. And Dedmon throws it down.
And above the rim finisher, Dedmon gets most of his points right at the rack.
Payne passes to Sharch. It's good. Sharch has got 8 points.
In case anyone was wondering, this is what it looks like when you're in the zone. He hasn't missed one all quarter.
Passes it to Oladipo. And stolen by Payne. An even 3-on-3 break. It's stolen. And here comes the break. Dedmon kicks to Morris. Pass to Hero. And Oladipo now atop the key. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Heat?
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
And I also love what they've done defensively in terms of closing out to the shooters, getting a hand up, just making them feel a little uncomfortable on the offensive end.
We see it almost nightly. Hero is underrated in terms of his ability to score inside.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. Here's McGee. Miami grabs the miss.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
The kick out to Oladipo. And the pass to Strus. He gets it up. No good on the last second attempt there. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Heat out. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this team to become competitive. And Robinson on the wing, he's joined by Butler. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the 1 spot. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
Man, you know, Bam Adebayo knows his role. Doesn't play outside of himself, and he's a quality teammate too.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Booker with no one around. They get it back. Ayton kicks to Paul. Booker outside. 6 on the shot clock. A second chance effort, and the layup is up and in.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Now here is Lowry. To the paint. And Adebayo throws it down.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Paul against Lowry. Paul passes to Booker. Good ball movement here by the Suns. It's good.
Not just an outside shooter. Booker is also skilled at getting it done from that area as well.
Inside and taken away by Paul. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. And Crowder slams it in.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Now here's Adebayo. Lowry has the open look. A three-pointer off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Ball against Robinson. Paul passes to Crowder. The three, Bridges. And they get it back. Feeds it to Ayton. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Paul against Lowry. Kicks it to Butler. Back to Lowry. Outside Butler. Outside Lowry. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
Paul dishes to Crowder. Paul surveying the floor. But Suns keeping it alive. A new 14. And that one's good, Ayton.
And padding that field goal percentage. Just hard to stop Ayton when he gets the ball that deep.
Pass to Lowry. And taken away by Paul. Down low. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Put this guy in the dunk contest. Jimmy Butler is ready to win it all.
Lowry against Paul. Passes it to Ayton. In the corner, it's Bridges. To the middle from 6 away. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Crowder with the steal. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
Lowry kicks to Butler. Robinson on the wing. Defended by Booker. Robinson passes to Lowry. Just 5 on the clock. The Heat need to get a shot off. Adebayo. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Paul puts the move on. And that's 2 points on the layup. Paul's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Suns. Now Lowry. He kicks to Robinson. Butler dishes to Robinson. Miami no good on that time either.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Bridges for 3. Here's Ayton. Right side Crowder. Booker finds Paul. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Here's Booker. No good there.
Great body control and the long reach.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks.
And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. And for the Hawks, Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. in the backcourt. Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Hunter in at the small forward. Paul passes to Crowder. And these are two young teams. Rare for youth to be served in this league. But, Grant, you didn't seem to have any trouble back in your day, Bogdanovich.
Well, yeah, you know, I played 4 years at Duke, so I came in right away ready to contribute. And that's right. I was fortunate enough to make the All-Star team in my rookie season, too. So I came in ready.
So it's Phoenix now, following the score by Atlanta. Crowder left side. Hunter with the rebound. Capella with it. Outside Bogdanovich. The three. Drills it from deep.
How about that touch, Bogdanovich? That time from way out.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And Crowder the bucket on the assist from Booker.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Hunter, good.
Well, Capella at that size really has no issues spotting the open man.
For Phoenix, they've gone 1 of 3 from the floor. Brent, no matter what happens in DeAndre Hunter's pro career, in college, he created a signature moment for himself in the closing moments of the 2019 National Championship game. Remember, he hit a game-tying 3 to send it to overtime.
And then the Cavs eventually were able to pull that game out and win the title. It was just a heroic end to his season. But he's about defense, and that's the area of the court right now where he's making the most impact in his NBA career. And you can't forget about Jay out there in transition and getting to the right spot on the floor.
Young with it, now guarded by Crowder. Here's Capella. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
The Suns have gone 3 of 5 shooting so far. Pass to Booker. He takes it in. Ayton passes to Booker. Here's Ayton. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Bridges. Back to Ayton. Tipped.
Great defense. Stingy was Hunter on that play, and a great reaction. That's firing his team up.
And out of bounds. The Hawks will have it.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
Atlanta's gone 2 of 3 from three-point land so far. Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. Collins with it. Pass to Capella. And here's Hunter. No good with the triple.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Here's Young, following the score by Phoenix. Left side, Bogdanovich. Clock at 6. To the middle. Crowder with a steal. Oh, and here we go again. The Suns on the break. Here's Bridges. Oh, it's no good. That would have tied it. Crowder with a steal. Out on his own on the break. Jumps up. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
And Jay Crowder moving it to the open man.
Ball against Young. Down low. Here's Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
Apparently, he didn't appreciate giving up points.
I mean, just throws it down right in the man's face. Paul passes to Ayton. Now Paul. Outside Booker. Pass to Ayton. The Suns need to get off a shot. Shoots over Young. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's a time to hang. Outside Paul. Outside Booker. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 3 assists in the game.
Just not thinking about it twice. Devin Booker with the ball. He's going to let it rip.
Pass to Hunter. Young against Paul. Young, the pass to Capella. Back to Young. Bogdanovich on the wing. And here's Hunter from the arc. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, yeah, this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And for the Hawks guys, what jumps out to you statistically?
Yeah, showing grit on the glass is a good way to gain an advantage. They controlled the boards in the first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the center position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks.
And that work was done early as Capella just fought for his position down low.
It's Booker on the wing. Pass to Crowder. Uncovered. They get it back. Here's Bridges. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Bridges on the inside just hitting the offensive glass. That's great hustle.
Young against Paul. Outside Young. Now here's Bogdanovich. Good on the shot. Bogdanovich has got 5.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Ball against Young. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. They'll pin that one on John Collins.
Paul finding a way that time to draw the foul. An incredible leader Chris Paul is. So much talked about leading up to last year in their appearance in the finals. And there's a reason why he's one of the greatest point guards of all time.
Now here's Young. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Connects from downtown.
And Trae Young will bury threes in bunches. So effortless.
Pass to Aiden. It's Booker on the wing. And he drives in. Aiden's got space. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. He has 6. And Paul, as you mentioned, the quintessential leader in the NBA, Brent.
Well, you think about selflessness at the point guard position, and Chris Paul has been about that his entire career. And he knows the game inside and out. He's remarkable.
Capella, the pass to Hunter. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Ayton flashing some good movement there and great timing.
Shot clock at 4. They recover. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Now here's Paul. Outside for Booker. Bridges outside. Paul against Young. Pass to Crowder. 6 to shoot. Here's Booker. 13 feet out. No good. A bit long that time. Atlanta's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Blocked.
Well, more than capable as a defender. Bridges with a great job using his length.
Crowder, the pass to Ayton. He nails it, and we're tied. Ayton's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
2 minutes.
Paul against Young. Pass to Hunter. Back to Young. The 3 ball. Collins. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. And the Hawks lead by 2. Well, you were Rookie of the Year back in 1995, Grant. For young guys coming into the league, how difficult are expectations right out of the gate?
Well, rookies these days are way younger than when I played. I mean, I was 22 my first year in the league after 4 years in college. So, you know, I think we have to give these young players time to develop and learn how to become great in the NBA.
Now here's Young. Pass to Bogdanovich. Another three for Atlanta.
Ooh, they've been on fire from deep this quarter. Their percentage has been rising and rising.
Outside Paul to the inside. And there's Ayton on the assist from Paul. Ayton's got 10 points in the game.
Yeah, Ayton just swallowing up the defender there and then completes the play.
Bogdanovich on the wing. Phoenix grabs the miss. In transition, here come the Suns. Bridges passes to Booker. 24 seconds left in the second quarter. Yep, count it. 6 points for him.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul.
Substitution for the Suns.
It's Williams, high post. Johnson on him. The kick out to Williams. Ooh, McGee with the block. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball. Here's Jang. And the layup is good off the glass. Here's Johnson. He got it up in time, but it would not. Okay, Ali, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our half. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. They ended the period holding on to a slim 1. And
if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Nice game. Great performance by DeAndre Ayton.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively. But he's going to keep going at it.
And so, in the game for Phoenix, Cameron Payne out there with Landry Shamet. Then there's Dario Saric. Then it's Cameron Johnson. And it's McGee in at the 5.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Well, a big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
And the basket by Shamet.
Nice job by the team to set up Shamet on that play.
The Hawks trailing. Outside, Williams. Hits the three-pointer.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth. Showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now here's Payne. Now quiet so far offensively. Searching for his first points of the game. Just 5 on the clock. Saric goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Fighting through the contact. Dario does a great job that time.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Jang. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Saric. And Saric throws it down.
Another example of Saric running the floor as a big man. He does that well.
Here's Williams. Outside Gallinari. From deep three-point range. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Johnson.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Ooh, McGee with the block. Inside. And there's Payne. That one's good. And the assist by Saric.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Think about how tough this team is when Cam Johnson is out there and drilling shots.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Outside Herter. Jacks up a three.
Since the break, they've really locked it down defensively, looking much more solid now. I love the relentless attitude he showed there. Got himself in great position under the glass.
Hey, had the presence of mind to know exactly where the rebound was going. Payne, the pass to Johnson. Back to Payne. And the shot goes. Payne's got 4 points now in the quarter. And Johnson's shooting is so important to this team, Brett.
BA, that's the value that he brings, and they encourage him to do it. So if he's getting set up and he has room to let it go, Cam Johnson can punish you from the outside.
Gallinari's shot is off. The Suns leading. To the middle. Johnson with a bucket.
They're really working the paint now.
For Atlanta, they've gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Reddish on the wing. Launches a three. Williams from long range. Here's Reddish, defended by Payne. Ooh, McGee with the block. Payne with it, guarded now by Williams. And McGee with the stuff.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Reddish misses. The Suns on offense. They're on a 15-5 run. Pass to Saric. To the inside. A nice shot by McGee. McGee's got his second basket of the game.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Takes the three. Out of bounds. It'll be Suns ball.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Booker. And Booker gets double teamed. Here's a three from Paul. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Paul's got 10 points.
He drops yet another dime. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Crowder with a steal. In transition, here come the Suns. Booker, good. 5 points in the game.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Ooh, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the 5. So that's the Hawks 5. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Paul. Capella with a block.
Capella, one of the best shot blockers in the NBA. You can see his timing on that play.
Here's Bogdanovich. It doesn't go for him. Now the Suns take it the other way. For 3, Collins drops in the 3.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Pass to Booker. Back to Paul. Stolen by Capella. All alone on the break. Collins with it, and it's Paul picking him up. Oh, a nice shot by Collins.
Using his physicality to get over the opponent. John Collins challenging just about anyone at this point.
Paul passes to Booker. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 6 assists in the game.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
To the paint. Capella can't get it to go. Phoenix has gone 4 of 5 from outside the arc in this one. Pass to Booker. Down low. Aiden. Capella with a block. Bogdanovich against Paul. And a nice finish on the layup.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Outside Paul. Pass to Aiden. Back to Paul. To the middle. And there's Aiden on the assist from Paul. Paul's got 7 assists in the game.
I mean, as good a passer as we've ever seen in the NBA. Chris Paul setting up a great look that time.
Hunter passes to Capella. Stolen by Booker. And Clint Capella picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Right side Paul. 4-3. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got rebound number 8 now. Young with the bucket.
Ridiculous handles there. How effective is he at creating opportunities?
For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Yes, it's good.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Young from long range. For 3, Collins. Capella, the pass to Young. Shot clock at 6. From deep. And Chris Paul clears it away. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Bridges outside. That three's off the mark.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Collins right side. Outside Hunter. To the inside. Here's Capella. Oh, rejected by Ayton. And he recovers it. Another block.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Suns.
One area where they set themselves apart today, their aggressiveness in getting steals.
It really hindered their opponent all game long. And, of course, it helped spark their own offense.
And what a huge performance it was for Chris Paul.
So sharp on the passing tonight. You know, guys can get into a rhythm that way, too.
Young with it, now guarded by Booker. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Drawing a foul down low. Trae Young earning that trip to the line.
At the line for your Hawks. Trae Young at the line for 2.
And he sinks the second.
And this is the problem with playing from behind. Missing freebies takes on greater importance.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Lets it go from deep. And it's Paul with the three.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Hunter on the wing. Lets the three fly. Here's Capella. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton. So it's the Suns winning this one easily. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle.